Hey, what's up, guys? It's Cabal here from Team Alias here today to do another Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath video commentary. And I haven't done a commentary for Kane's Wrath in a long time. I've been mostly focused on Airsoft, but I'm back and I'm gonna see if I can do another Kane's Wrath VOD. And I had got one here between auroranegra, which is a player that's just recently come back to Kane's Wrath, and IPoWNYoU, aka Raider Owns, classic GDI versus Nod game on Rift, and we have Vercingetorix observing the match. So here we go. This is IPoWNYoU playing as the green Nod and Vercingetorix playing as the orange GDI. And we see that auroranegra is going immediately for a refinery, so no power plant or barracks first. And IPoWNYoU gets to get the power plant down, and then he's going to go for a barracks. And then he places down a shredder turn, base defense, get a militant squad out, and that militant squad's not doing anything. Finally, we're going to the top half of the map, and auroranegra, he's seen that sell-off, I guess. It's a little bit of a glitch. And IPoWNYoU likes to do his force firing on the ground just to be funny. And he's sold off. He's got one saboteur. He's got 3 militant squads going down the center of the map below the rift. And auroranegra is just kind of firing up, and he's sold it, and he's powering it down. He's getting the power plant up, and then he's going to power the refinery back up. Now he's just going to go for a barracks now. I guess he wanted to go for a barracks first. He wanted to go refinery first because then it can just, you get more economy, I guess, because when you're playing against Nod obviously gets their refinery first because their power plants are a lot cheaper, and they can also get their refineries out faster, so I guess that's why auroranegra got his refinery out then a little bit faster because he wants to get that early eco, and he immediately sees that there's 3 militant squads there. auroranegra can't do anything about it. Maybe if he had 3, maybe if he had 2 militant squad, rocket squad, or not, Jesus Christ, I've been out of this game for a long time, rifleman squads, he could probably take on these 3 groups of militant squads, but it's not going to work. Even two rifleman squads can't take on 2 militant squads. And we go Raider pull back one of his militant squads to hopefully catch this rifleman squad off guard. And we see some firing in there. An APC is easy now, and I think IPoWNYoU realizes that this may be an APC engineer, but he can't say that for sure. When you click on the APC, you can't see the engineer inside it. And auroranegra is selling off that watchtower to get these militant squads out of his base and just kill him. Now auroranegra has an extra rifleman squad he can send out to the middle of the map, and IPoWNYoU has beaten auroranegra to this castle watch right here, and auroranegra's going to lose his rifleman squads, and war factory's out now, and whatever that was just got sold out, just got cancelled. I don't know what it was, but I think IPoWNYoU, well, it was bikes. Yeah, IPoWNYoU went for bikes. I think auroranegra's seen him, and he's going to have to redeploy his construction yard, and he's obviously going to power down his refinery so he can get a base defense out. But here comes the Pitbull now, and there's not much Raider can do about this. Oh yeah, she has 4 bikes, and I think this APC may be able to live. Yes, and that attack bike is almost dead, but so is the Pitbull, and 2 Pitbulls are out now. 1 bike goes down, and that bike goes down, so IPoWNYOU's down to 2 bikes. One of them hasn't been hit yet, another one is very badly damaged, so you might want to get back close to base to get back prepared. Now auroranegra can finally pack up his MCV and move to the southern expansion. While IPoWNYoU has 3 harvesters now, because he went to those fast attack bikes, so he can get out. He's a little low on economy, so he's going to get his economy going now, and he's doing that right now. And he loves to do this little strat where he packs up his MCV, and then he goes to the center half of the map and just places down a war factory right here, and then he sends one of his harvesters to this blue type burn field to get some blue type burn crystals, and then he moves his MCV over to this area right here so he can place down a couple more refineries so he can get more economy going, and then he takes it to tier 3. Which is pretty good. auroranegra finds out that his moving construction area to here, and now auroranegra is just going to have to focus on what's going to have to come out of his war factories, and 1 full volley each from a Pitbull destroys a bike, and that's all she wrote. And now this construction area should be finishing up the war factory in just a few seconds. There it is. Now it's going to be Scorpion tanks coming out of that war factory, and Scorpion tanks coming out of that war factory. Yes, because Raider's at 5 and 2 now, and I think he's going to send one of his harvesters to get the blue, but I think auroranegra is too quick for that. He dropped down a minefield right there so that the harvesters can take some damage as they come to the blue type burn field. And auroranegra's got his expansion up and running with one harvester from a refinery. His base has got 2 and actually his base got 6 and 2, so he should send one of his harvesters down to the southern expansion to make that ratio true. And the scorpion tanks go right through the mines, and that one has took about half damage. I don't think IPoWNYou's seen the other mines. Oh, there's the other mines, and that one's half damage. So the mines already have paid for itself. Now IPoWNYou is wondering if this harvester is going to take any damage as it goes through to capture the blue tavern crystals, and his MCV is already at the at his green expansion, and it's going to be sending up some refineries to get more economy going. And this bike is all that's left for Raider as he's getting his slowly getting his scorpion tanks rolling. He's building more, and the bike has been sent out to find out those mines. But actually, these harvesters have gone a little too far, and they're not harvesting. Come on, Raider, get those harvesters back to work. Get those harvesters back to work. Get those harvesters back to work. There you go. Good job, buddy. And 2 people is here take down a bike, and these two people actually were the ones that destroyed the bike at the Raiders' first base. So these 2 pipples are just scouting pipples, but actually done pretty good damage, and they're taking on these bikes. That I think auroranegra knows that there's still 1 bike left, and he's sending his fully upgraded pipple first, so he can get the first shot off. Then his weakened pipple can get the second shot off. And actually, that's good. Good micro there by auroranegra, but he loses one of his pitbulls, and this pitbull is just looking around to see what Raider has at his base. And 4 scorpion tanks in the middle of the map. What has auroranegra been doing? He's got 2 refineries at this expansion field with 2 harvesters and double ore factory predator tank spam. I think, yes, because predator tanks are stronger than scorpion tanks. Actually, look at this. auroranegra has 7 scorpion tanks at this expansion already, and IPoWNYou is in a little bit of trouble. He needs to get more more scorpion tanks going, but I think he spent all his money on harvesters, and I think, yes, he hasn't been building anything out of this war factory. Yeah, I think he's just focusing on harvesters. Now it's been going on scorpion tanks. He sent one of his harvesters down to the southern expansion. He's got 4 harvesters at this expansion already, so that's what he's been building for. But now he's in trouble now because he's got to deal with these predator tanks, and they're going to be firing on that war factory. And IPoWNYou is going to have to be very diligent to take out these predator tanks. And auroranegra doesn't have to make sure that he can't screw up his scorpion tank or predator tanks. But they're in a nice concave formation, and this will be perfect for taking out that war factory a lot faster now. And Raider's going to lose one of his war factories, which will slow his production by 50%. Sold it off for 69 credits. And now IPoWNYou is forced to go with some Milton rocket squads because auroranegra doesn't have any anti-infantry at the moment. But he should be building some APCs, which he has an APC at his base, but it's not doing anything. And he has his own construction yard here at the blue expansion, and there's not much here, but he can still place a refinery and then pack up some MCV, move to the green expansion. And IPoWNYou, meanwhile, he's just keeping his base right here, and I think this may be an operations center, or it's another war factory. Yeah, so I think IPoWNYou wants to get as many scorpion tanks as possible. He has a good number of scorpion tanks at his main base, but that's not going to be enough to stop this onslaught of predator tanks that's just being built. And another war factory's been built, so that's 3 war factories for auroranegra, and it's all APC and predator tank spam. He's even building up some towers to get some rifleman squads to hopefully deal with these infantry militant squads that IPoWNYou is building or training. And there's his operations center, nice and close to that power plant, so if it can be destroyed quite quickly. And tip core or liquid tiberium core upgrade is on those power plants now to get more power. And I'm actually wondering when auroranegra is going to place his refinery, which is right there. And actually, this force is becoming very, very dangerous. auroranegra is building up his base or building up his forces. And IPoWNYou is building up his scorpion tanks, but he's going to have to get a lot of them in a nice line formation of militant squads here. So if auroranegra wants to, he can just send a bunch of pitbulls down this bottom half of the map to hit the harvesters. But those rocket squads are going to be do some damage. And a scouting bike finds out there's no war factory here, so the war factory is right here. So auroranegra is still going on 2 war factories. He sold 1 war factory because he can't produce the 3 war factories at the same time. But here comes the huge APC swarm, and I'm surprised that auroranegra hasn't taken up to tier 2 yet. He doesn't have his AP ammo. He doesn't have a command post at the moment, so he doesn't have to deal with no AP ammo APCs. And these predator tanks are going straight, chasing the scorpion tanks, but you're going to have to watch out for these huge amounts of militant squads that IPoWNYou built. and both these players are going to be coming into straight battles. APCs, Predator tanks versus rocket squads and Scorpion tanks. And APCs are breaking off to attack the infantry, and the Scorpion tanks are going to be helping out the military rocket squads as well. And there's going to be lots of rockets firing and whatnot. Even placing mines just for actually, IPoWNYoU doesn't have the dozer blades upgrade for his Scorpion tank, so that's going to be a little bit of a problem. If he doesn't see the mines, then he's just going to run straight through these mines, and then just gonna it's going to be not doing real well. These Predator tanks are going straight into the 7th expansion, and Raider is doing everything he can with his Scorpion tanks to try to take out the Predator tanks. But even auroranegra is placing mines right in front of the war factory, so if IPoWNYoU trains more Scorpion tanks, it's just going to be just devastating. You can just lose all the Scorpion tanks, anything that comes out of the war factory. So it's pretty useless. But here comes the Obelisk of Light, and that'll do. There's a tech lab right there, and those Scorpion tanks and APCs are gonna get out of there. Actually, I'm wondering why they're not attacking the war factory. They could be attacking the war factory instead of just chasing these Scorpion tanks back to base or whatnot. And I think auroranegra is going to have to think of something fast. Maybe he's just going to move into the he's going to move down below, but IPoWNYoU has another base defense structure almost queued. It's definitely another Obelisk of Light, and these forces down here are just staying down here. And yeah, see what I was talking about? That buggy just absolutely got minded. Mines do a very good damage. If you place a lot of them in front of the war factory, then it's pretty good. But I think IPoWNYoU doesn't realize that only Black Hand buggies are the ones that can see through stealth, not any other buggies. Bam, bam. See, that buggy is almost half health. But now, IPoWNYoU is destroyed all of the Scorpion tanks, and he has the laser capacitor, so that's going to help him out very, very much. And what has auroranegra been doing? He's been taking up to tier 3 this entire time, and he's going to go for railguns. And that's a Scorpion tank is almost heroic. A couple more shots to probably get it to heroic status, but I don't think it's going to be enough. There's not enough APCs for him to do any more experience. And now finally IPoWNYoU gets some stealth detection on those mines. And now they're just going to destroy as many of them as possibly can. And now, oh no, the Scorpion tank was now is that the heroic one? Or is that the veteran? Oh no, the veteran one's still alive. And now I'm actually surprised that IPoWNYoU went for laser capacitors first than the dozer blades, which is quite interesting. Now IPoWNYOU's packed up his MCV going to the green expansion because he knows that auroranegra has got the blue expansion, which is mined out completely, and Mammoth tanks are coming up on the field now. And this is a little bit of a bad mistake on Raider's part. He should have saved these Scorpion tanks because he knows that he's against a Marv, which actually the Marv's not being built, it's just Scorpion tanks. And there's a blue laser, there is a heroic Scorpion tank, and IPoWNYoU needs to save that right now because that Scorpion tank is going to help him out in the long run, because these Mammoth tanks are just are so devastating. And now auroranegra is moving up to the green expansion. We're going to be seeing a base wars, and everybody loves base wars. IPoWNYoU is going back to the regional bikes, and the radar scan goes off, revealing that there's absolutely no construction yard there. And that means IPoWNYoU is right there with his construction yard, but so is auroranegra. And the barracks is going to coming out now. We're going to be seeing some rocket squads. Rocket squads don't have the composite armor, and IPoWNYoU can just place on base defenses right in front of the barracks and start destroying everything. ABC right there. Scorpion tanks are still alive. That heroic one is still alive as well. So that's going to be very, very deadly for IPoWNYoU if you can keep that Scorpion tank alive. But these Mammoth tanks are going to be a little bit of a problem, especially when they have railguns. And what's that? The bikes are going towards auroranegra's base, and they're going to be seeing unguarded harvesters. And this will be good if IPoWNYoU can just come on. There you go. Now these harvesters have nowhere to run, and they're going to be taking so much damage. Nothing that auroranegra can do about this. But now the Marv is out, and that is going to cause Raider to go do some fancy stuff. There's the shredder turrets that have been placed right in front of the barracks. But now the harvesters are under siege. auroranegra lost 2 harvesters already. He's definitely going to lose 2 more, no question about it. And just shredder turrets are being placed up now. auroranegra can't build any infantry, but he's just building up some watchtowers. I'm surprised that auroranegra hasn't gone for IPoWNYoU. He does have the railguns for his Mamba tanks, but where are the Mamba tanks? Oh, they're right there. But now there's, holy cow, there's 4 avatars. I guess avatars were just being built from this war factory right here. He can sell one of his refineries off because he doesn't need it, and 2 sell-offs of those refineries, and these bikes are going to be destroying 5 harvesters, so auroranegra not doing very well on his harvester micro. And the scorpion tanks are going to come into the auroranegra's base, and they're going to find that there's not a whole lot protecting this, because the army's right down here, and there's one railgun run zone trooper inside that Marv. But it's not the Marv he's worried about. His base is under siege right now, and this scorpion tank force is just rolling right past the construction yard. We should attack the construction yard, but he's, oh, it's not gonna matter. But actually, there's avatars here, so these avatars will do some pretty good damage. Now the construction yard is under attack now, and auroranegra is. Actually, both these players are going to go into a base race. It did say there's a base race in this game, so it's going to be very close to see who wins. But auroranegra can't save his construction yard. IPoWNYoU lost his construction yard. Oh, that's dangerous, because he knew that the Mamba tanks were coming, but his construction yard was not deployed, and then he lost it. So now it is definitely a base race, and I think IPoWNYoU still has 2 construction or war factories, and whatever this is, it's another avatar. And auroranegra has just a war factory, so a war factory and barracks, and these are zone troopers. So zone troopers are going to be pretty deadly, especially when these bikes have done a ton of damage. They destroyed but maybe 5 or 6 harvesters, and here comes the scorpion tank force with avatar backup, and the avatars are breaking off from the scorpion tanks. The scorpion tanks are going to see that there's a tech center here, and that tech center is definitely going to go down. So watch out that these zone troopers they can be crushed, but not without dozer blades. And without the dozer blades, with IPoWNYoU losing them all, it's going to be pretty close to see who's going to win this game. So now, yeah, IPoWNYoU is not bringing anti-infantry. He's definitely going to lose the scorpion tank force to these zone troopers. I wouldn't be surprised if these zone troopers level up as they destroy these scorpion tanks, which this is a heroic one. And the avatars here are destroying the power plants, and there's 2 avatars here destroying the power plants and the refinery. And auroranegra is destroying IPoWNYoU's base. And IPoWNYoU's southern expansion, his power is very, very low. He built another MCV, which is quite nice, and he's going to be hiding it away. This base has been sold off. And this is the last structures for auroranegra, and I think auroranegra knows he's defeated, but he doesn't know that IPoWNYoU has built another construction yard. And IPoWNYoU is just running up the top of the map here where he can't be seen. And this will be the last structure that auroranegra has. And I think IPoWNYoU has won the game. This is the last structure right here. And that Marv's gonna die. So auroranegra has been defeated. So not a bad game. I wouldn't say it's a great game, but it's an okay game. Base race game, 13 minutes and 18-second game. So units, about the 6-minute mark, both these players had a lot of units, and they had a big fight, drop down. IPoWNYoU had a lot of structures because of the shredder turns. That's a glitch. Resources. auroranegra had the edge because he had the blue Tiberium field, but then it was pretty even until IPoWNYoU came on top. Rifleman squad, Scorpion tank, 13 minute 18-second game. 104,942 to auroranegra and 112,585 to IPoWNYoU, so that's another $100,000, $12,000 more than auroranegra has. Okay, so there's your quick game on Tournament Rift, and I hope you'll enjoy that. And my name is Kabono, so see you guys next time.